On South Jersey, fire chiefs say that their departments need resuscitation amid a shortage of volunteer firefighters.
CBS News Philadelphia's Brandon Goldner explores why this problem is happening to begin with and some potential solutions to fix it.
Volunteer firefighters can be called to an emergency at any moment. And for the past 49 years, Washington Township's Jim Connor has been ready to respond.
The pager goes off for a call. You get up from the dinner table and you go.
A call to serve Lieutenant Connor has volunteered to answer since he was 16 years old.
You will not receive more of a personal benefit of knowing and feeling that you're part of something important. You're giving back to your community and you're helping people.
Whether it's at a real-life emergency, or in this case, practicing for one. But now it's volunteers like Connor who need help. How many of you are experiencing a volunteer shortage? How worried are you that you will be able to effectively respond to emergencies?
I'm very worried. Extremely. Yeah, definitely.
We spoke with several local fire chiefs, all facing a steep drop in the number of people volunteering to be firefighters.
In 2005, I happened to run the numbers this morning. Pennsauken had 150 volunteer members. Today we have 16.
And across the state, about a 20% drop in volunteers in the last 15 years. The New Jersey Department of Community Affairs says it went from more than 30,000 in 2010 to just under 25,000 by the end of last year. A problem that cuts deep by firefighting's high stakes, forcing departments to call on others nearby for help.
We had a fire. It was a 27-minute response time. Property damage was pretty extensive on that fire, and that caused the business association to lift an eyebrow and say, hey, listen, what's going on? We pay a lot of taxes, and we need a good service down here.
In emergencies like this, time is of the essence. And the hours spent mastering firefighting's building blocks are critical. But the chiefs say as training requirements continue to stack up, people aren't able to keep up.
People have been working, 2, 3, and 4 income households and children's sports that they don't really have the time to commit to going to the fire academy.
It takes a lot to become a firefighter in New Jersey and eventually get one of these lockers in the fire department. Applicants must take what's known as Firefighter 1. It's a 180 to 200 hour training course. After that, they have to do 70 to 80 hours of extra training to be able to operate in these fire trucks. And then they have to do specialized courses like emergency medical care or technical rescues.
Just the demands that are put on the individual, I definitely see us facing that problem now.
Need pressure! And taxpayers could end up paying the price to help firefighters save lives.
To be blunt about it, we can either pony up people who want to be volunteer firefighters, or one day I'm going to need you to pony up money so I can go hire more firefighters.
Some departments are trying to do both by paying firefighters to fill in the gaps. Assemblyman Cody Miller says a number of towns can't afford that, so they need more volunteers.
I saw firsthand what our volunteers do every single day.
He knows because he's also a volunteer firefighter.
There's not a lot of incentives for volunteer first responders.
He's introduced legislation to give volunteers a 15% property tax reduction and a tax credit of up to $500.
It's a small thing that we can do to say thank you for your service. And it's also something that we can do to ensure that we're keeping our volunteers.
But some volunteers can only stay for so long.
74 days, not that I'm counting. 74 days and I'll hit 65.
The age when Washington Township orders its firefighters to retire.
Kind of melancholy. When you join at 16, you don't think about leaving. You don't think about that coming to an end at some point.
Yet those emergency calls never end, and as older firefighters step down, they need others to step up and serve their communities. And we're going to continue to follow up on Assemblyman Miller's legislation as it works its way through the General Assembly. And of course, we also want to hear from you about local departments out there who are having success recruiting volunteers. You can reach out to me by email on your screen below, goldner@cbs.com.
Yeah, we're certainly hoping that they get the help they need, these volunteer firefighters. I mean, they make the difference between life and death.
And they say if they can get at least one person out there to volunteer, this is a success.
Every other person helps. Phenomenal story, by the way.
Yeah,
The way you shot that and you told the story.
Thank you. And you've been working on it 15 months, you said.
15
months.
Oh, my
goodness.
Wow. It shows.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.